afternoon. Just double checking a couple of things here real quick, and then I'm gonna make an awesome dinner for us tonight. I'm making Instant Pot macaroni and cheese. So let's make sure we're all set and ready to go. I've got everything set up here, just waiting on this, and yep, we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything in the Instant Pot real quick, and then I'll kind of talk more about what I'm doing. First of all, Instant Pot macaroni and cheese. Well, okay, it's not macaroni, it's shells and cheese. I bought this at Jungle Gyms on Saturday, so we'll just be using this entire bag. We'll be putting the shells and then water, salt, and butter in the Instant Pot, and then we let it cook for 4 minutes, and that is it. So let me go ahead and get it started. It takes like 10 minutes for it to heat up and get ready. So I'll get this started first, and then we'll have time to kind of chat and get the cheese ready and all of that. I'm pretty excited about this because I've made macaroni and cheese before in the Instant Pot, and oh my goodness, it is so easy to do. And like, you cook it for 4 minutes, and seriously, like, it's done. So I got the butter going in. I've got 4 cups of water. It just goes right in there. And then we add a little bit of salt. So the recipe says a teaspoon and a half. So we'll put that in there, and then we just need to give it a small stir. And after that, we can start cooking. I just wanted to make sure that most of the shells are under the water, which it looks like they are. So let me see, I'm gonna bring it over real quick and show you before I turn it on. So let's see. This is currently what it looks like. It's just the shells and the water and the butter and the salt. So we're just going to put the lid on and start cooking. All right, there we go. All right, make sure it's on sealing. We're going to pressure cook 4 minutes, and that's it. All right. So now that the hard part is over, now we just kind of get to wait. I'm always a little nervous about using the Instant Pot live. And I don't know, maybe it's just like nervousness, like is this Instant Pot going to like explode on me? I've never had any problems in the past, but you just never know, especially like during a live session. It's weird. All right, so while I'm getting the cheese ready, let us say hi. I see Allie is here, and Jen is here. Hey Tammy and Haley. Carrie, hey, and Lawrence. Yes, I did get my hair trimmed again. It was longer in the front here, so I'm trying to experiment with different lengths. I still think this is a little bit too long. I'm thinking about like getting a pixie cut eventually, but see, I have a superpower that my hair grows unbelievably fast, so I don't even care if it ever ends up looking bad because it grows so fast that it's just not going to make a huge difference. So let's see, we've got 2 different kinds of cheese that I'm putting in here. So first of all, this is supposed to be a copycat Panera recipe. It calls for white cheddar cheese and white American cheese. I've got the link in the description, so if you want to print it out and try it for yourself later, feel free. I was gonna look at that, or I was gonna look for that cheese at Jungle Gyms. I didn't see any that was really cheap. So instead, I have some extra sharp cheddar. I'm going to be using this whole block, and then I also am going to be using just half of this block of Colby Jack. So 2 different kinds of cheese. So yes, Candace is here. Hey Holly. Thank you so much for searching for Serenity. All right, let's grab scissors. I'm going to shred the cheese. Now you don't have to shred your own cheese, but I do find actually that shredding your own cheese, or like your own shredded cheese, melts easier when you're trying to cook it. I need to cut it more. All right. So yeah, I'm going to be using the whole block of cheddar and then half the block of Colby Jack. Let's see. Maybe if I can ever get it open. All right, so this macaroni and cheese, everyone is going to make a ton. It's supposed to serve 8. I used the entire bag of shells, and this means that we are going to have a lot of leftovers, which is a good thing. Now, macaroni and cheese, like some people give it a lot of flack saying, oh gosh, it's so unhealthy for you. And I think it's because when they think of mac and cheese, like you think of like 5 different kinds of cheese, and like you put cream in it and tons of butter. So if you do it that way, then I mean, yeah, it's going to be a ton of calories. But if you like add a little bit of less cheese, it's not going to make a huge difference. So this one right here, I think it's like 400-ish calories per serving, which is not bad for macaroni and cheese, especially if you're eating it as a main course and not just as a side item. When I calculated it, actually it's got like 17 grams of protein, and that's like from the cheese and from the milk that goes in it too. So that is quite a bit of protein just for macaroni and cheese. Now if you wanted to add more protein and wanted to kind of make it more of a complete meal, you could add some chicken to it. I don't know what you would have to do to add it to this, the Instant Pot, but I mean, if you already had cooked chicken, you could put that in there. But I'm sure there are recipes out there for like chicken mac and cheese. Somebody was talking about buffalo chicken mac and cheese earlier, which sounded really, really good. So I'm gonna have to make that pretty soon as well. But yeah, we're just serving this with some frozen broccoli tonight. I've got like 6 bags of frozen broccoli just sitting waiting to be used. So I'm going to be heating up a couple of bags of those, and we're just eating that macaroni and cheese and broccoli. Super, super simple. Now, how many of you actually have an Instant Pot and use it on a regular basis? I honestly don't use my Instant Pot as much as I should. Now I use it for the slow cooker function like all the time, and just because it's sitting right here on the counter. But as far as like the Instant Pot function, I mean, I use it for hard-boiled eggs, and I use it for like cooking dried beans, but that's really about it. And maybe I'll use it right here on the live or something. But other than that, I don't use the Instant Pot function quite as often, but I really think I need to. Alright. These cheeses are really hard to open. Alright, there we go. So I'm just going to shred half of this, and then the other half I'll probably cube up later and add with lunches or something. Alright, so other side items that you could use, I mean, I've got frozen green beans that I could use instead. Salad would be a good option as well. Let's see. You could also maybe even just have this as a side item and maybe not eat as much of it, or you could eat the same. You could eat a full serving if you really wanted to. But we're treating this as more of a full meal rather than just a side item. People complain too much about what they think of as healthy. Yes, I agree completely. You do have to enjoy life sometimes. You can eat macaroni and cheese, and you can eat salad, and you can still lose weight and be healthy. I learned that definitely while losing my 20 pounds of baby weight. For sure. I mean, honestly, I am of the opinion that you have to have a little bit of chocolate every day. like for mental health. I always say you need a treat, some sort of a small treat every day, maybe a little bit of chocolate or something. All right, that looks like about half. So I'll stick this in the fridge for later. Stacy, I'm glad that you're here. You said that you have been trying to get on here for a while. Oh gosh, you're gonna be moving. Yeah, moving. Oh my gosh. Moving is crazy. I will say we've been in this same house for 10 years. 10? 11. Almost 11. And we have no plans of moving anytime soon. We moved into this house when we first got married. Like, we were still both living with our parents. So we had no experience living like on our own. So we didn't come in with much. And then, so, you know, we accumulated all this stuff. And so now thinking about trying to box up everything and move somewhere, that stresses me out. Okay, let me set this aside. Alright, the Instant Pot is still heating. I now have a lovely pile of cheese that's going to go inside this mac and cheese. So yes. Alright. Got that. Now we just have to wait. Alright, Candace, you're interested in my nutritional plans. So I offer one-on-one nutrition coaching. Let me check my description. I think I've got a link down there. I do have, let's see. Yeah, there it is. So you can schedule a free call with me if you would like to chat. Just click that link down there and you can set up an appointment with me. I'd be happy to chat and see how I can help. All right, what do I need? I think I'm good. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you for a second because we talked about KiwiCo last month maybe. We got Allison a subscription to KiwiCo, which is a subscription box for kids that for like crafting or STEM activities. And we got her the art one. And I think a couple of you said that you wanted to see us do a live unboxing. Well, we got the box yesterday, but Allison said she really didn't want to do it live, so it was fine. But so last month's box, she got to make like a leather portfolio, so to put things like papers and stuff in. This month, she got to make her own soap. So we're still in the process of making all the soap, but it comes already like pre-done or with like little soap cubes or whatever. So you melt it, you put food coloring in it, and then you put it in a mold and you just let it sit for an hour or so, and then like you have hand soap. What's up, Allie? Oh, she's showing me the portfolio that she made. This is what she did. She was able to sew it all together, and then she has the little, what are they called, brads? Yeah. The little brads that you put right on top here, and then it opens up. Let's see. There we go. So it opens up. It's got a huge pocket in it. So yeah, she really enjoyed it, and she's enjoying making the soap. So I wish I could have done it live, but I mean, maybe next time. We'll have to see. Now, they gave me an affiliate code so you can get 50% off your first month. However, their rules say I cannot post it on a public forum, like something like this. I couldn't post it in the chat. I couldn't post it in the description box or anything. So if you have kids and if you want to try it, do me a favor and message me on Instagram. I have my link down there in the description. I can send you the link through message, but they won't let me send or like post it right here for you all to click on, which I don't understand, but yes. So if you want it, send me a message and I can get you the code. So yes, moving is stupid and stressful, but it is nice to get rid of things. Yes, for sure. Yeah, I try to purge every so often and just take things to Goodwill, whatever. We had a garage sale a few weeks ago and I was able to get rid of some stuff, but yes. All right. Going into a smaller apartment, a playground in your backyard. Yeah. Seriously, if you're looking for a place to live and you have kids, if you can find a park nearby, that's awesome. We actually have a park within like 5 minutes of driving, or not driving, walking. We can walk to the park down the street. All right, so the little knob went up on the Instant Pot, which means that it should be getting ready to start. After that, it'll be 4 minutes, and I have to do a quick release, which shouldn't take too long. I do realize I need to get out the milk and the broccoli, so give me a second here. The phone might move, maybe. Alright, there we go. I thought my phone like hooked up to the top of my fridge, so I'm afraid that if I open the fridge door, it's all gonna come, or my phone's gonna fall. Alright, there's the milk. Alright, there is the Instant Pot. Alright, let me grab the broccoli. Alright, so broccoli. This is just a regular bag from Aldi. It is 12-ish ounces, and I try to keep some of these on hand at all times, just for a quick side item. And it's a steamable bag. So all you do is stick this in the microwave for about 5 minutes, and you've got an easy side item. So, yep, alright. Stick it in, start cooking. Alright, there's that. Thankfully, tomorrow is grocery shopping day, so this is all the milk we have. Thankfully, I had just enough for this. Wow, it is like seriously just enough milk. Alright, that's going. And then once the pasta finishes, I don't think I need to drain it, but it says if there is a lot of water in it, I can drain it, but if not, it's no big deal. But then I just pour in the milk and the cheese, and then a couple of other things, and then that is it. I'm double checking. It looks like I'm losing everything. Let me give it a second. Hopefully. Hold on a second. Okay, it looks like I'm still live. My internet for some reason just stopped, but I think my phone is still going. Can you like work for me, please? Oh, how wonderful is this? Alright, maybe we're good. Let me try refreshing this, because if I can't see what you're typing to me from my phone. I have to look at it on my computer. Okay. Alright, there we go. We're good. We're good. Alright. Hey, Jessica. I am glad that you joined us and that you're still here. We got 2 minutes on the pasta. And it's happening again. Alright. Love frozen broccoli. It is so much easier to have frozen vegetables. Frozen is basically, it's just as nutritious as fresh. I mean, because they pick the produce pretty much right before it's just ripe, and then they freeze it immediately, so that way it retains most or all of its nutrients. Okay, eventually my computer will start working again. So I've got everything. Now it's just a waiting game. Alright, so listen, I want you to tell me, what are your favorite freezer meals? We're going on vacation next Saturday, and my thinking was that I should make a few dinners to put in the freezer, and that way when we get back from vacation, I don't have to worry about cooking for a few days. So I've got 3 dinners planned, and I'm going to make a breakfast. So I'm buying a big package of chicken from Walmart, and I'm going to be making like a white chicken chili and buffalo chicken, so I can make like a buffalo chicken grilled cheese. And then what else am I making? I can't remember. I'm doing something with chicken. And then I am also making French toast. Alright. Sorry, my computer is being ridiculous right now. Come on now. All right, that is done. So, let's try connecting, please. All right, so here we go. We are going to, there we go. I hate doing that. Okay. Sorry, my computer, it keeps like going in and out with the internet. Just making sure we're still working. That's still going. It's going to make a lot of noise for a minute, so I'm really sorry. But it's almost done, I promise. So yes, freezer meals. I'm going to be making some of them next week. Just so I have them when we get back from vacation. We're going to be gone for an entire week. And it's going to feel so good to get back home and just have dinner and breakfast ready so I don't have to worry about cooking. Okay. John has come to save the day. My chat is not working, so I am using his phone. Okay, so let's see. Joni, you use your Instant Pot, chicken noodles and frozen veggies. Stacy, lasagna. A veggie lover's lasagna from Stouffer. That sounds really, really good. All right, I'm trying to refresh so I can see everybody. All right. There we go. Broccoli's done. Okay. Don't you just love live sessions? All right. Anything can happen. It's all good. We're good. And I think we're okay here now. So eventually this thing is going to stop. When you do a quick release on the Instant Pot, it will sometimes like take between 5 and 10 minutes to release, just depending on how much liquid is in there. My hard-boiled eggs don't take very long at all to release. Well, I gotta let it sit for 5 minutes anyway, so that might be why. But for something like this, when I added 4 cups of water, it takes a little bit longer for all the pressure to release. But after that is done, all you do is just stir it all together, and it is done. Let me put this broccoli in a container real quick. And then it'll be just about ready. All right, perfect. Okay, are any of you going on vacation at all this summer, or have you already gone? We don't do a whole lot. I talk a lot about Kings Island, Cedar Point, amusement parks. Like that's where we're going next week, is taking a whole week and going to all of the amusement parks that are down there in North Carolina and Virginia. And that's what we do because we have the passes, so we get in for free. We have the meal plan, so we can eat for free twice a day there. So it's like, why not? All right, it's almost done, I promise. We're just kind of sitting around waiting. This macaroni and cheese is going to be worth the wait. It is. All right, just about done. As soon as that little knob goes down, I can take it off. All right, yes, like I said, it's gonna serve 8, so it's gonna last us quite a while. It'll be at least a few days of leftovers. Leftover mac and cheese is awesome. All right. Kelly's Island, that sounds pretty fun. Where is that? I'm not sure what state that is in. All right, oh, it's done, it's done. All right, it's gonna be a little hot. Okay, awesome. It's a little too hot for me to move right now, but I think it's okay. All right, there's a little bit of water in here, but I don't think it's a huge deal. Maybe? I don't know. What does the instructions say? Let me see. Oh, it's right across from Cedar Point. That's awesome. All right. Okay, if there's a significant amount of water, drain the water by gently pouring the water off into the sink. Let me grab a colander and let me very carefully try. Thank you, John. All right. Everybody hold on. I will be right back. There's just a lot of water, so I'll be right back.
Ooh, that looks yummy.
Yes. Okay. There's that. All right, that should be good. So now I just need to add milk and the cheese and then a couple other things, and then it's going to be done. Did I run already today? No, actually. I'm getting ready to run right after dinner. It's just a 30-minute one today, and I was kind of afraid because it's supposed to storm, and it was raining earlier today. But right now it is bright and sunny, so I should have zero problems, thankfully. Now this weekend, Saturday is going to be crazy because I'm running 14 miles, which is the most I have ever run. So if you could just like cross your fingers for me, that would be awesome. Oh gosh, no vacation, work, move. Yes, work at Dollar Tree in Rochester, that's awesome. Thank you so much for all that you do there. All right, this is just about done. Gonna give it a second. Maybe I'll try. I'll turn on the saute function for a second, and that'll help to kind of heat it up some and help the cheese melt just a teeny bit. And then it'll be ready. All right, so it looks very slightly liquidous, but once it's in the fridge for a while, it's gonna absorb all of that liquid, so it'll be fine. All right, actually, I probably don't need to use the saute because it looks like it is pretty much done. So, let me grab a plate here, and you can finally see the finished result. So yes, mac and cheese in the Instant Pot. Good idea. Oh no, it's not done yet. I told you I was gonna add other stuff to it. All right, Dijon mustard. It says to add a teaspoon of Dijon, and then it says optional, add hot sauce. But hot sauce is never optional for me. So a little bit of hot sauce. And then probably some pepper, it said. And then we can finally eat. All right. Here we go. And it looks like a serving size might be about a cup or maybe a cup and a half or something. So we got the mac and cheese. Let's get the broccoli. We got probably about a cup and a half to 2 cups of broccoli. And it does not look all that pretty on the plate. However, it is finished and it smells amazing. Give me just a second here. John comes to the rescue again with a fork. So yes, the shell's cooked very nicely. I mean, 4 minutes in the Instant Pot, it cooked amazingly. And it's really good. I can actually taste the Dijon just a little bit. Gives it a tiny bit of flavor. The hot sauce, I can taste a little bit. I probably don't want to add too much, especially for my run. But yes. So I'm going to add probably some salt and pepper to the broccoli too. Going to plate everything up. And then we will go enjoy. I'm going to go for my run. So thank you all so much for watching. And we're going to go enjoy this mac and cheese. This is awesome. So enjoy your evening, everybody. I will see you all later.